Well, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another FlightFactor Sim live stream. Today it is the 26th of November, 33 minutes past 4 in the evening here. We're back in X-Plane 12 in the excellent FlightFactor 777-200. It's been a while since we publicly streamed X-Plane 12, and I thought we'd buck the trend and jump out of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 because this sim has so much to offer. Fantastic aircraft handling, beautiful default scenery. We're going to be doing a VATSIM event today. We're here in the capital of Finland, Helsinki. We're flying to Rovaniemi, Lapland. Flight time around 1 hour and 5 minutes. Full load of passengers 301. I do apologise for your delayed service today. I was meant to be starting the stream at 4 o'clock. However, my VW Passat went in for its service and MOT yesterday and it failed its MOT. I needed 2 new shock absorbers, and VW wanted, I've got the actual quote here, they wanted £720 for 2 new shock absorbers, which I found atrocious. Now, I managed to negotiate the price down to £590 because I needed them, and it failed its MOT to actually drive off the courtyard, but they tried to then charge me £1,114 for a new cam belt, £200 for an air conditioning service, front brakes and discs, £505. I'll just show you this here. It's absolutely insane. Look, this is the original quote for all the work to get done. £3,849. £3,849 from a VW dealer. Absolutely atrocious. So I rang a friend up who knows a lot more about cars. He's got a friend at a local garage who's a VW specialist. He's going to do all the work minus the shock absorbers being changed for 1,100 quid and the same VW parts. I couldn't believe it. I'm outraged. So yeah, my Passat's going in. It's all working now. 2 new rear shock absorbers and all the rest to be done. 120,000 miles. It's a solid beast, and I wish to continue to keep it for a lot longer. Anyway, I digress. Itch and Scratchy, I hope you're doing well. Do it 50 quid. I pass. I don't know how you're going to do it for that reasonable price. Who else we got here as well? Alan Jensen, dealer. Who uses a dealer? They're insane, I know. Well, I wanted to get it serviced because I had a service plan with them, so that's why I'm going to a local specialist next. Everything's a scam with parts. I think it was the labour, which is the outrageous cost. Doug 209 SB 2008, SB 777 as well from California. Hope you're doing well. Some new watchers here. Simbear, I saw you right at the start, who's just new to the channel. Hope you're doing well. And some of my new subscribers who subscribed during the Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 streams might not have seen Explained 12 before, but it's a great sim. I continue to use both this Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and 2024. We're doing some more career flying, hopefully next stream tomorrow, because I'm actually on standby for the next few days, which is very, very nice. But this aircraft was released a few months back in beta. I think it's now fully released, or maybe it's still in beta, I'm not sure. It's had a whole heap of upgrades since then. I think the VNAV's a little better modelled as well. But yeah, it's a stunning 777 here. 10 years in the making or something like that. So detailed. All the circuit breakers are modelled. Really, really nice. I'd go too far to say it's a better model or has more going on than 777-300 in Microsoft Flight Simulator from PMDG. It's a super add-on. It's still in beta, yeah, I think so, because it did say beta when I launched this sim, but I got it all updated as well. Looking forward to X-Plane Sim Bear. Well, the reason I'm doing live weather, the night flying in X-Plane 12 is phenomenal. In Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, it's abysmal. So you'll hopefully see an improved graphics here. I mean, the textures of the terminal are a bit bland, but as we push back and taxi out, the lighting on the runways and taxiway are very nice indeed. Anyway, let's get the show on the road here. I just forgot to start newsky, so let me just fire that up in the background. newsky is an application which allows you to run virtual airlines. Alpaca Airways is our fictitious virtual airline at FlightFactor Sim, and you can join completely for free, guys, if you wish to fly for Alpaca Airways. Download all liveries as well, available for free, and you can just fly wherever you like, gain some points and reputation as you do. I think how many pilots do we have now? 510 of you have joined Alpaca Airways, which is great. We're looking at our ranking as well, 9.38. So let's book a flight via Alpaca Airways, free flight passengers. We are the Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. We're departing from Helsinki. I forget the ICAO codes. Can I put IATA? I can, yeah. Helsinki Malmi? No, it's Vanta. That's the one I want. And we're going to Rovaniemi. Romeo Victor November. No, what's the code? EFRO, isn't it? EFRO. There we are. 777-200 ER. We'll be departing at 1700. We'll put 1700. So just over 20 minutes. Flight duration's good. Book flight, and we can now click that flight here. and start it. Perfect. So New Sky is now up and running in the background. Floodlights in the apron is nice. Yeah, the floodlights aren't working in Microsoft Flight Sim, I believe. But yeah, the illumination of the aircraft here is very nice. Right then, so don't forget, I don't fly the 777, guys. So I'm a 737 pilot. There'll be things I'm doing wrong, making mistakes, so do feel free to point out any differences here, but it is a super add-on. There's enough familiarity to sort of fly it accurately enough. So let me just get my aviation flashlight on so I can get some power connected. Let me just turn the music down here slightly too. So battery on, external power will get connected to the aircraft, and we'll just turn on the storm lighting. There we are. So now I get rid of my aviation flashlight. So the aircraft's now illuminated. You get a reflection whilst the storm light's on, but when this thing fires up, it's super realistic, all the sounds and immersion and things it makes as well. Trim only for speed changes, don't forget. Yeah, so I basically don't trim, leave it, and then when I change the speed, I just trim it once, essentially, is my understanding. And we might be doing an auto land in Rovaniemi as well. We're taking an extra 30 minutes of fuel for this sector. Low cloud base there, and forecast to get a little less, or a little more inclement, I should say. So we've got some power on the aircraft. Let's go on the overhead panel. ADIRU on. IFE cabin utility galley power. We'll leave the APU off for now. APU gen on for later. I'll turn on all of this. Emergency exit lights alarm. Window heat can come on. The hydraulic switch right demand auto. Wait for the fault light to extinguish, and then we turn on these, and then auto, and then the air pumps. I've probably done that in a complete wrong sequence of events and damaged something, but there we are. We'll put this on. I don't think we're pre-fueled, but we'll put them on anyway. Pumps on. Wing and NTI systems to auto. Nav light and logo light can come on. We'll turn on the trim air packs. Valves, APU and engine bleed all on, and there we are. The overhead panel is pretty much configured. There's no ATC here at the moment, but in real life they are departing on runway 22 right. The runway QDM is 217, which I'll set now, and then we'll start the passenger boarding. I'm going to use the quick load feature here. I've already synced my flight plan sim brief, and we'll have to load the routing in manually because I tried doing it earlier and it just didn't work properly, the sim brief sync feature. So it's not a huge route to put in, so we'll just do it manually today. There we are. 4,000 feet is set. Flight directors will pop on. Auto brake to RTO. Just do a quick config check. Oh, no takeoff config warning. Is that probably the case on the 777? Don't know, but it's nothing sounding there. Radios can come on. Perfect. And we'll talk to the ground crew. So it has full interaction with ground crew, cabin crew for the entire sector. Turn on hydraulics when you're ready to push only. Sorry, my apologies. That's my 737 flying coming in there. So flight, contact the ground crew. Just see what's what. You can get them to connect all sorts, lavatories, GPUs, which are already connected. And you'll hear my voice.
This is the captain.
There you go.
How do you hear?
We are all here and ready.
Excellent. So they're ready for push and start. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. We're already pre-fueled. What I'm going to do is go hit a menu, airplane, and then I think it's weight and balance. Fill from sim brief. There you are. So it's like a quick way of doing it here. So if I bring up sim brief here, so you guys can see the flight plan. So we should have a zero fuel weight of 173.3, fuel 13. Oh no, that's not right. Why is the total fuel different? I've got 15.3 and this is saying 13.472. That's weird. Loading page. How do I do a quick load? That didn't happen on my test sector, god damn it. Fuel planning. How do I do like the quick simplified zero fuel from sim brief? That's so weird. I've synced it as well. Yeah, you didn't load sim brief in the plane yet. Yeah, I did. I did that before the stream. Menu. Where was it? I did it, but I can't remember where it was. Oh. Every time I don't fly an aircraft for some time, it takes ages to find all of the stuff again. Menu, performance, external service airplane. No, it's not an airplane, is it? I synced it. I know I did. Ident page? No. Performance briefing. So flight. There you go. Look, it's here. It's all It's all synced in. Crew. Yeah, this is all in. The alternates as well. Fuel. You can see here. Fuel 13. Why? 13.5. Why is that not matching the Simbrief flight plan? I literally synced that, but it's showing Simbrief 15.3, but this is showing 13.5. Why is that so different? Trip's the same. But block fuel 13.5. It's left the extra fuel out. Extra fuel was 2397. That is so weird. I don't understand how it's getting to a different figure. Weights. Zero fuel weight is 178.8. 173.3. Okay. It's just not syncing up. Let me just try and sync it one more time. Sorry about this, guys. I did a test sector yesterday. Same version worked perfectly. So, ident page. No. Why do they make such complicated tablets in these add-ons? Everyone's different as well. So it's not pilot utilities. Simplified loading. Fill from Simbrief. No, it's just like different. Zero fuel weight's different, and the fuel's different. It's alright, we can adjust it manually. Physics are great in this aircraft. The Simbrief sync feature isn't very good. I want to put 15.3. Zero fuel weight, 173.3. Okay. Load airplane.
Captain, note the load sheet.
Alright. Sorry about that, guys. What a pain that was. So 15.3 tons of fuel on board, which matches now the flight plan. The zero fuel weight should now match as well. So zero fuel weight, 173.3. The flight plan shows 173.3. So the aircraft now, the fuel and the payload matches the Simbrief flight plan. That was hard. So I don't know why that sync feature didn't work. That's now triggered the boarding PA because boarding's complete. We'll put the squawk to 2000 standby. And we'll do the checklist having installed. Absolutely, we just need to load the FMC, buddy. So FMC, latest air rack installed. Position is Helsinki. Echo Foxtrot Hotel Kilo. Oops. Echo Foxtrot Hotel Kilo. There we are. GPS positions in. Echo Foxtrot Hotel Kilo. Again, I downloaded the Simbrief FMS output file, put it in, worked before, didn't work today, so I don't know if something's changed with FlightFactor since I've last used it. EFRO is the airport we're flying into, Helsinki. Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Oops. That's in departures. 22 right. It's going to be a Turvu 4 November. Route. After Turvu, it's going to be Yankee 75 Nepix. And straight into the arrival. Departure arrivals. ILS Zulu 21. The arrival is going to be a Nepix 2 Charlie. Let's just have a look at what the potential arrival is going to be via Vekip. Route, activate, execute. We'll just check for any discontinuities now. Looks good. Perfect. Init ref then. Zero fuel weight. I don't think you can line select key, unfortunately. We can just copy it across. 173.3, so we're very light. As 777s go. Reserves are for alternate. Oscar Uniform Lima. I don't know where that is. We've got alternates of here, there, 2 in Sweden, back to Helsinki's the first alternate. But just 5.5 tons for our first alternate. 5.5. Cruising at 380. Cost index is 30. Let's just do the performance. I'll use Simbrief for this. Takeoff performance then. So 2 right. Optimum, auto, wins in, populate, calculate. So that's showing TO2 53. I used the calculator yesterday, and it was giving me the calculator in the FlightFactor. It was giving me like full thrust, and I thought that definitely isn't right this way. So we'll use this reduced thrust. So that's TO2 53 because our V speed is going to be very low. 83.7 takeoff, flap 5. CG is back. CG summary 28.6. I'll just put, oh yeah, I don't think you can put it in round, so I have to put 29. Trims 4 units, which is automatically set, I think. Speeds, look how low they are. 20, 29, 41. Oops, just get rid of the performance calculator for you guys. 141 sets. Cool. Just start the APU now. And flight directors, all the throttles on, all the brake RTO. Gem, you can have the legs page. Oops, there we go. And I think the rest is set. We just need to run the checklist. Here we got here in chat then. I think the FlightFactor version is better than PMDG. It feels like you're actually flying a big heavy 777. The PMDG version feels synthetic and toy-like. A lot of aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator do. They're okay. But yes. Oh, not automatically set. 4 is a default trim. I knew that. How accurate is SimBrief takeoff performance, Kim Jello Colette? I think it's pretty good. It's probably not going to exactly match the correct performance calculator, but I've always been, or compared it to the real OPT, it's always been quite close. SB, did you click on initialize flight? Is that why it might not be working? The SimBrief sync thing? Could well be. Well, I'm not going to change it now. Whilst we wait for the APU to start, we'll get better pushback ordered. Connect first.
Ground the cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Oh, the sound's changed. Looks like the APU bleed's turned on. So we'll just set the QNH. So we didn't actually get the weather here. As I said, there's no ATC here at this present time. So if I bring up Navigraph, there we go. Helsinki. We'll press this weather. Perfect. So 2008, broken at 800, 7 degrees. QNH is 1008. So QNH. Oops. 1008. Oh, can't get this rotated. There we are. And we'll set an MFRA.
Okay. All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Of about 1260. Do I have to set them all individually? I bet I do. There's no sync feature. Well, there probably is there a sync feature with FlightFactor? So fiddly. What did you jump then? 1260. Cool. TCAST off, doors are closed. So just before we go, talk about our pushback taxi and SID. So here we are on stand Sierra 40 whiskey. I think it's Sierra 44. But it's the stand's wrong here. Is that me? No. No, I'm over here. There we are. Oh yeah, I changed stand, that's why. Whiskey 44. So we're going to push back here, faced northeast. And then we'll taxi here, cross Zulu, over Gulf, to depart off runway 22 right to the north. And then the SID is going to be the Turvey 4 November, straight ahead 680. Let's check this is in the FMC. Helsinki 3 miles, 680 or above. Right turn 23 to Hotel Kilo 461. Another right turn. After Hotel Kilo 934, max 250 to Turvu. Stop altitude is 4,000 feet, so we'll set 4,000 feet here twice. Just to ensure that VNav. Why can't I clear that? 4,000 feet, execute. There we are, nav SID. Don't need to do anything. Cool. Right, talk to the ground crew. Oh. God, Jack, you made me jump. Sit down. So Jack's in here. I haven't said hello to Jack. He just sat down and flopped on the floor. So cabin, ground crew. Get them to disconnect everything. Make sure I'm on the APU.
I am here.
Good. You can disconnect everything. Remove equipment.
Please disconnect and remove all ground equipment.
Roger.
Roger. We'll talk to the purser. Well, I think they're already ready for pushback. I'm not going to do
This is
the
the captain.
pre-flight
How do
briefing.
you hear?
We
Which I
are
will
all
do.
here and ready.
Okay, good. Doors. I want you to close all. There we are.
Please close all doors.
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly. Oh dear. I've still got some doors open. Oh, I need to tell the ground crew to shut the cargo doors. It's pressurised.
I am here.
Hello. Remove equipment and close hatches.
Please make sure all hatches are closed and all personnel clear. We would like to pressurize the hydraulics.
Cleared, sir.
Okay. So doors are all closed. We can now do our pre-flight briefing. So it's under pilot utilities. No. Where's my pre-flight briefing? Briefing. There we are. Oh no, that's the actual flight plan briefing. What's it under, guys? Pressurize the hydraulics. Absolutely. Oh, where's the airplane? Loading service. Oh, you know you can do your own pushback in this as well. Read pre-flight briefing.
It is time for the departure briefing.
Here we go.
Are you ready on your side?
I am.
The pre-flight procedures have been completed and instruments are set. FMS and MCP have been programmed.
Just turn that down
I
slightly.
will go through my list.
Go on
Please
for it, Jim.
follow and confirm. The departure airfield is?
Helsinki Vantaa.
Good.
On the SID, we will depart with flaps 5 following our standard procedure.
Excellent.
Confirmed and set.
Please check and confirm the departure runway from me. Sir,
22
22 right.
what cruise altitude do we have?
380.
Flight level 380.
And the speeds are set?
V1 120. Today our VR will be 129 and
Lighting
V2
is great.
141. The departure is set in the FMC.
Please follow the MCP with me, sir.
The MCP
Sir,
is
Jim,
set
call
for
me sir.
departure. Our initial heading will be 217
What is our destination for today?
Rovaniemi.
Any
Rovaniemi.
risk factors you would like to address, Captain?
No additional points to make.
Thank you. Please proceed.
In case of any emergency
My
before
RTO
80 knots,
actions.
we will abort the takeoff. Above 80 knots, we will only abort for a serious issue. Engine fire. or
Mark,
loss
is
of
VNAV
directional
working properly? There's
control.
still some issues. I think
In
VNAV's
case
working
of
fine.
such
We'll
a
use it on
severe
takeoff.
V1, we will abort the takeoff, apply
Fact, there
maximum
you go.
braking and stay on the runway. In case of an issue above V1, we will continue with single engine departure procedure. I will handle the controls and you will help me with the procedures.
Thanks, Jim.
Any questions?
No questions.
Perfect. My pre-flight briefing's complete. We'll now do the checklist. And we'll get on the way. Oh, someone said centres online. Well, what we'll do, we'll run our checklist and get our pushback clearance. So, checklist.
Pre-flight checklist.
There we go.
Oxygen. Tested 100%.
Where's mine? There we are. Imagine that's tested 100% as well.
Tested 100%.
Flight instruments.
So 1008, standby. There we are.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Next is
Before start,
There we are.
checklist please.
Flight deck door. Locked.
and that is locked. Put it on auto.
MCP.
So MCP,
Set.
V2 heading
Takeoff
altitude. Takeoff speeds are set.
Set.
CDU pre-flight. Completed.
Completed.
Trim.
Trim set 4 units.
Set.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
We've done.
Completed.
Completed.
Beacon. On.
We need to get our clearance now. So someone said centres online. I have 301 passengers on this sector, guys. 301. Oh, so which? Oh, this is VATSIM. Which one of these is controlling Helsinki? This is where I always get confused with VATSIM. Which ones? Which one? Who do I talk to? ESOS? EFIN? VNAV is getting there. For departure I think it'll work. For descent they say it's a bit buggy. And winds won't work properly. New Sky, yeah, all logged in, 2 tons on New Sky. EFIN, thank you. 124.2. Tuning now. Perfect, thank you. Helsinki control. Right, perfect. And what's Whiskey 44?
Clear Nepi to Charlie arrival, IL 21, when ready descent by 100 in 5 Lima Papa.
Sounds good. Turn recirc fans on. I left one thing out. And you guys spotted it, yeah. Add the humidity, yeah. I heard Edo. You can also use a VATSIM radar which has a search engine now. Roger. I'll try and get my clearance. Oh, my push to talk's not working. Right, I know why, because it's super well modelled. There we are. Helsinki radar, good day. It's Alpaca 77 Lima Papa in Helsinki. Stand Whiskey 44, requesting departure clearance to Rovaniemi. Definitely transmitted. So I can see at the top here this little green thing, look, when I transmit. What happens if I just push and start? Will he get cross?
Mach 0.82, 5 Lima Papa.
I heard someone say Mach 0.82, something.
Maintain Mach 82 or greater, 5 Lima Papa.
I'm gonna push back out of here, guys.
Helsinki control, Alpaca 78 Romeo, flight level 360.
Edo, he's not here, I guess. What I'm gonna do is push back. Is he gonna give me a ride telling off if I push back? 'Cause I don't think he's here, I guess. I've gone over to Unicom and I'm gonna push back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I want to probably face this direction. Perfect.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted.
So packs I don't need to
brake.
turn off because it's 777 and condition lights on.
Checklist complete.
Perfect. Transponder's already out off. We're ready to go, guys. We're ready to go. I'll just make sure we've got airports on. And airports, perfect. Parking brake. Clunk. Oops, just
Starting
jetway.
pushback. And you may start engine.
Bye.
Minimums.
That sounds a bit dodgy.
Minimums. Approaching minimum.
Jamlin, thank you. 56 months as a member. Alpaca 380 Giant for the next stream. It's almost ready.
Much
Thank you.
appreciated.
Oh, it's my ground crew saying goodbye. Much appreciated. Yes, Jamlin, I will fly that as soon as it's available. Thank you very much for all your hard work. You've been really working hard on that for the past few weeks since I've flown it. Promise you, my next A380 stream will use it. Is the 380 compatible in 2024 now? Or am I imagining I saw a streamer using that? I probably will do it in 2020 for stability, but we'll see. Thanks for all your hard work, Jamlin. Appreciate it. Rebellious Captain. I'm going. Starting engine number 2. And 777, I can just do that, can't I? Welcome. Excellent. Thanks for subscribing, Night Gaming. Welcome aboard. Is the sound clipping, or is it just me? Here's some sort of weird clipping sound effect. Sorry, outside. More volume needed. Sounds like this are really good. Takeoff especially. Bone King at night I don't use any ortho, just stock scenery. Very nice. So how do I know when it's stable? The little red EGT max starter EGT stabilizer. I made a hum sound. It's probably a good time to start engine number 1. Yeah, the night lighting, superb. Thick G90s.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is... Where are you? Here. Set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Awesome. The field at the Y, what is your intro song? It was written by many members of the channel. Custom Flight Sim intro song it's called. Let's have a listen in here when the engines start. There it goes. Ooh, that EGT is probably racing far too fast. Yeah, it doesn't rise like that in real life. Oh, nice. I think the audio's clipping a bit or something. There we go. Oh, tower just came online. Thank you.
Tow is disconnected and bypass
yeah,
pin
got
has
it.
been removed. Hand signal on the right. Well, see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thanks, tower 1186.
36 Mike stand 20. Found information Alpha. Request clearance to Madeira.
Perfect. Right. Let's do the... Whilst he's getting his clearance, with the before taxi flow, it's just flaps to 5. Flight controls. Forward.
We can expect clearance now. 663
Left. Right. Rudders right and left. Recall just the TCAS off, which will turn on later. But I might do it now. I'll check this complete. Oh yeah, TAD approach online, cool. So, using my valuable fuel, 15.2 tons.
Sorry. 10
Helsinki Tower, good day. It's Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. We've just finished pushback of standard whiskey 44, ready to copy clearance to Rovaniemi.
Charlie Papa 77 Lima Papa. Helsinki Tower clear to destination. Runway 22 right. Takeoff 4 November. Departure route. Climb 4000. Squawk 1215.
Clear to Rovaniemi, runway 22 right, turbo 4 November departure, climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1215, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, correct. And was Finnar 63 Mike asking clearance.
1215, so I don't have taxi clearance yet, so 1215, 4,000 feet, and the turbo 4 November.
Runway 22 right, Kuvem. November departure route, climb 4000.
I know he said Victor Charlie Papa. He did set Alpaca on the reply. So. Sneezing, you lose a ton. I've ordered this bad boy, Black Doctor. What are we burning per hour here? Oh, actually, best do the check just before taxi checklist.
Recall. Check.
Where's the recall?
Checked.
Flight controls. Check.
Checked.
Ground equipment. Cleared.
Cleared.
Checklist complete.
Next is...
Takeoff checklist.
That's it
please.
for takeoff.
Checklist complete.
There we are. Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, request taxi.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa,
Perfect, so we shall wait patiently.
And Helsinki Tower, I apologize for near 365. For some reason my radio switched on itself. All I heard was 22 right. Yeah, departure.
Oh no, my quiz told him OC there. I can't remember what it was for there.
Climb 4000 feet, squawk 4571. Alright, sorry about that. Cleared to Madeira, runway 22 right.
Madeire's got a long way to go.
4 November departure, climb 4000, squawk 4571. Bin error 36.
Mohammed, lighting and this is excellent. I don't have my turn off on taxi on that.
By control change in progress. You may contact ground 121.8. It will be online in 1 minute.
Oh, contact ground. Everyone's come online. I guess it's for the
So all
events.
stations on the ground, contact ground 121.8. I will be there in 1 minute.
Alright, 121.8. I've tuned ground. We'll wait patiently. So these are the turn off and taxi lights. And the illumination of this is really nice. AY, that was it. There we are. Very nice. Night lighting is really good in this sim. And obviously in Europe, this is, you know, spend 2/3 of the day at night now.
Ground, Finner 888, heavy start, 536, requesting IFR clearance.
So very impressed. I know you mentioned this on your first streams. Yeah, Explain. A lot of people give Explain a lot of hate. I don't know why, because for me personally, aircraft handle realistically, yes, the default textures and graphics are not good. You've got to download Ortho. Microsoft Flight Simulator does look fantastic, but I just love how the aircraft handle in the sim. And at night, it looks even better. So there you are. During PMTL, I found the turn-off light CB popped and burnt out. Must have been like that for a while. How often do you pilots use the turn-off lights? We were discussing it and figured not a lot. We use it at my operator during taxi, turn-off lights. But where's the... This is all modelled, so where's the circuit breaker for the lights? They're all modelled, these. And it's incredible. I don't know where the EGWS system... You would never go and pull any of these, but... Landing gear, brake valves. We did say stand by on this frequency. We'll get taxi as soon as I can, guys. Don't know if there's any behind me here. Are they all on the overhead panel?
Helsinki ground, Finner 888, heavy start, 536, requesting IFR clearance to Rovaniemi with information alpha. Finner 888.
I know if I pull it, probably it will completely break. So look, captain's clock, pull. There you go. My clock's dead. It's so good. Oh dear. Where is it? Where was the captain's clock again? If you put your head up like this, it helps identify any that you've pulled. There you go. Captain's clock back on. There you go. It's great. All modelled, guys. All modelled. Well, I've been sat here. If you've just tuned in, we're waiting for taxi clearance. It's just opened ground up.
Finner 888, go ahead. 888, cleared to Rovaniemi, runway 22 right,
How many aircraft are here?
departure route, climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1337.
Oh my god, it's just gotten really busy over there, look.
Cleared to Rovaniemi, runway 22 right, table 4 November departure,
Finnair
initially
aircraft.
4,000 feet, squawk 1337, Finner 888. 888, back, correct.
Do I request taxi?
Ground, good evening, Finnair 5, Charlie with information.
I think I've got to request taxi because I'm going to be here for ages.
008, request clearance to Rovaniemi.
There's a VATSIM event.
Charlie, Helsinki ground, hello, cleared to Rovaniemi.
There's a VATSIM event going on in
4 November departure route.
Rovaniemi today. That's where we're flying to. We've burnt 300 kilos of fuel sat here. I've only planned taxi standard flight plan.
Runway 22 right, tail of wall 1. Correction,
Taxi fuel, 476 15 minutes. I've used all of it by the time we get there. And Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, request taxi.
For information, all of 1X1008, request clearance to Rovaniemi. Finnair 7, Papa, Echo, standby, was the Victor Charlie Papa 77 Lima Papa asking taxi.
AFib request taxi, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, taxi to holding point Zulu Golf via Victor Hotel and Zulu, hold short of runway 22 left.
Taxi Zulu Golf, Victor Hotel Zulu, hold short 22 left, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So, Alpha Tango. Victor Hotel, hold short Zulu. Was it Hotel Zulu? Zulu Delta.
We'll push back facing south.
I'm trying to find where I've got a taxi! Zulu Golf, Victor Hotel Zulu. Oh, there we are, Zulu. Hold to Zulu Golf. Perfect, I found it. That's where I need to hold. So it's literally Straight ahead, second exit. Right. Brakes released, and you can see we're already rolling under our own power. So a little bit of thrust. That's my load sheet. We're super light, so I don't need hardly any thrust. This aircraft taxis beautifully. There's 10 knots, straight to idle. Brakes are a bit strong. Second left, and then we can hold at Zulu Golf.
Finnair 888 for push start. Finnair 888.
So next left Zulu, hold short Zulu Golf. Got to cross this runway 22 left. Obviously a lot higher up than I'm used to, so we're doing 16 knots. It looks more like about 10. Completely at idle.
Finnair 888, start with pushback approved, face northeast, QNH 105.
Brakes are quite either on or off.
Push start approved, facing
Just those settings, we've got Microsoft Flight Sim.
1008, Finnair 888.
So our clear left, here's the whole point. Next one, 10 knots for the turn.
Pakka 775 Papa contact Helsinki Tower 118.6.
Tower 118.6, Alpaca 77 Lima, Papa. Thanks, ATC, sir. Bye. Bye. Perfect. So we just get to the whole point. You've got the Cat 2, Cat 3 whole point where you'd need to wait if LVPs are in force. But because it's Cat 1, we can go all the way to the Cat 1 whole point here at Zulu Golf. One thing, these lights are red in real life, never yellow, but obviously you can't turn them off and on in the sim, unfortunately. It'd be great if ATC could control stop bars somehow in the sim on VATSIM, but we'll just bring it to a stop there. Helsinki Tower, hello, it's Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, holding short 22 left at Zulu Golf.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, hello. Zulu Golf, cross runway 22 left, continue to VC Golf.
Clear cross 22 left to position Golf, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, and hold short at Golf. There's just there, Golf hold point. Good, we've been cleared to cross. Just had a little bit of thrust to move. Just turn the strobe lights on. That's my SOP at my operator to increase visibility when crossing an active runway. Clear left, clear right. I just need to make the external sounds a little bit louder. There's RAS, we've got RAS going off, but obviously because we're out the cockpit we can't hear it. Oh yeah, APU should be off, well spotted. I've definitely omitted that. Or have I? I hope I'm on the centre of the taxiway. It's exactly what it looked like at night. Thanks. So I'll just do my operators before takeoff checklist. So config, quickly check. There we are, no config warning. Flaps, we have 5 set, stab trim 4 units, takeoff briefing. So all the packs and systems are set. Departure, the Turvey 4 November, straight ahead. We're going to make a right turn then. Inbound Hotel Kilo 461. It's NEDP 2, climbing to 4,000 feet. So a few little bugs here and there. Look at the magenta line, look, sort of intersecting. Shouldn't quite do that. Never mind. Still in beta, but massive improvement since release. That's reviewed. And oh yeah, cabin crew, get ready for takeoff. So I need to go cab, purser. And now I can't talk to ATC because I've got my mic selector off VHF1.
Get ready, we are taking off.
Of course.
Back to VHF1. SB208, we did a flight control check. So here's all the de-icing stands to the right. Already doing 23 knots with no thrust. I'm approaching Golf. Alpaca 77 Lima Papa's approaching hold point Golf.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, runway correction, line up runway to the right.
Line point runway 22 right now, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Good, clear the line up and wait. There's several ways we could enter. We'll just go in a straight line. And we'll turn on the landing lights. Strobes, oops, I've left them on from when we crossed the runway, but not a problem. So, MCP is set, transponder, I've already placed it to TARA, strobe lights on, waiting for our takeoff clearance. Hopefully the cabin is secure. Yeah, doors to manual. Clear left, and clear right. Beautiful.
Approaching 2.
There's Ras.
Right.
Voice is spot on. Doors to auto. How do I do that? Oh, they'll do it. They'll remember. Textures and lighting on the runway is superb. So long, so I don't want to turn too early before I crank that door.
Helsinki Tower, good evening. Finnair 36 Mike, holding point Yankee, rolling up on a nap.
On runway 2.
Look at the line.
Right.
It looks so good.
Mike, stand by for 1 second.
And this is the sim selling point. The way aircraft handle and the night lighting in this is just amazing. Great. Does anything happen if you don't tell the cabin crew to prepare for takeoff? I don't know, Simbear. We'll find out. Well, I'm also waiting for takeoff clearance.
At your service?
All doors to armed mode.
Yes, sir. All doors are armed and checked.
Finnair 36 Mike, Yankee.
Oh my god, what a PA.
Runway 22 left, continue, please count.
Thanks, that guys.
We'll cross. I didn't get the taxi instructions after holding point Yankee, but we'll cross.
We'll have to take off with all that PA going off.
Green 6 Mike.
Default lighting, this is default explain 12, guys.
And continue to Whiskey Delta.
Continue to Whiskey Delta, confirm for me.
Hey, firm.
Thank you, sir. 36 Mike.
Okay, just waiting for takeoff clearance, guys. Lined up, ready to go.
Finnair 1 Charlie Whiskey, wind 210 degrees 8 knots, runway 15 jet lag.
Oh, someone landing on runway 15.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Finnair born, Essex radar 129er, decimal 850, wind 220 degrees 8 knots, runway to the right, clear for takeoff plug.
Airborne 129850, runway 22 right, clear takeoff, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Bye. Perfect. Parking brake released. Toga's in chats. Let's go to Rovaniemi.
Finnair TT,
Timing. That's 40%. Stabilised. Set taking thrust. Oh, a bit too much thrust there. Take on thrust set, indications normal. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots checked, release forward pressure. Set the thrust a bit more manually. V1. Rotate. Oh, so nice. Gears going up. LNAV. Oh, it's beautiful. What a work of art. Look at the lighting down there as well. VNAV speed, so it's going to accelerate automatically for us. Into the clouds. Line thrust accelerating. We'll go over to departures. Ah, superb. So just waiting for the 5 bug. Flat 1. Beautiful. There's one bug, flaps up. Slight issue with the magenta line drawn, but it doesn't look too bad. Helsinki, hello, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, Turvy 4 November, passing 2000 for altitude 4000 feet. Climb flight level 280, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So flight level 280. Trying to hand fly, set the MCP as well. Not easy. Set. Good, I need to delete the restriction in the FMC. How do I do that? Is I push it, don't I? So there we are. Good, right, turns complete. Perfectly. I'm trying to get it in trim, but that's all 777 magic stuff. There we are. Command. Just do a quick fly past. Oh, superb. Right, after takeoff checklist. So, gears off, all the brakes off. I'll just press normal actually.
After takeoff checklist.
Checklist complete.
There you are, just forgot to turn the weather radar on. Beautiful, 250 knots set standards. And we'll go full climb. This should make a good noise when we delete this. Oh no, there's a button you can push on the 777, isn't there? Is it, there you go. There we are. What a sound. What do you guys think of the FlightFactor 777? It's mighty. It's such a good alarm. 10 years. Circuit breakers modelled. Direct to standby. L-pop. Echo Lima Papa Oscar Papa Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Perfect. What a shortcut. 204 miles. Execute. That's a bug. We've got VNAV guidance. VNAV out. I was just praising you. I was just praising the aircraft. VNAV out is levelling off. That's what's going on. Oh dear. We've discovered a bug. I'm going to have to go level change, otherwise it's going to start descending. Flight level change. What's happened, FlightFactor? It's gone to descent already. Why have I got VNAV guidance in descent? That's a bug, and it's maintaining a Mach number. Yeah, it's gone into some sort of climb / descent mode, and it is buggy. We don't want to maintain a Mach number at this stage, so we'll just do 250 knots to start, and on conversion we'll bug 284 knots. You passed top of climb, 38,000 feet. I have not. There we are. We'll do it manually. This is what we had to do when it was released. So 284, passing 103 for 280. Let's do the pre-cruise checks now. So fuel is fine, lights off, APU's off, pressurization. Oh, that's the cabin crew, probably for my coffee. What do you want?
At your service.
121.3 Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Bye. Ah, you passed up on the FNC shortcut. You might have passed the top of climb. Now that shouldn't V-Sky check. That's a bug. So it should redraw a new top of climb point. So that's a bug they need to remove, because you get a shortcut to a point beyond top of climb. That's not what happens. That's not what happens. I've taken off on short sectors and got direct 10 miles final on the first frequency after takeoff, and you still have top of climb. So they need to remove that bug. 113, I need to check in. Helsinki radar, good evening. Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, climb flight level 280, direct L-pop.
Hello, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, Helsinki Control Radar Contact Line Flight Level 380, Runway 21.
Flight level 380, expect runway 21, Rovaniemi, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So 380 sets, and I'll try that direct again as suggested, see if that redraws the top of climb point.
Finnair 9 X-ray Golf Flight Direct Lusep, Clet Lusep for Mike
It's got rid of VNAV path. There's no top of climb or top of descent. So if I press VNAV, it's gone into descent page automatically. That tells me it's in descent logic. The only other way I can think of doing this is trick it, put 390 or something. Execute. Now if I go legs back to VNAV, no, it's still in descent. When you press VNAV, it should automatically engage into the phase of flight you're in. Hopefully when we get to 3.8 it will sort of fix itself, but that's a bit of a critical bug. Yeah, logic needs a checkup. Yeah, if you let FlightFactor know, if you get a direct beyond top of climb, or maybe beyond top of descent I guess, it won't go into cruise. MXTT, do you ever go back to ground frequency after crossing a runway? It depends, every airport's unique. Some tower airports control a portion of the taxiway as well. So for example, I stayed on tower frequency and that tower controller will be responsible for taxiing north of what was 22 left in Helsinki that evening. SB 2008, yeah, absolutely, well done. Yeah, we'll convert. We'll maintain 284 knots until we're doing decimal 811. And when we are, we'll convert to Mach. As modded cruise level and performance page deleted. Nope, 380. And look, it's super review, it's deleted it. Let's get to 380 and see what happens. Release the passengers. All the cabin's lighting's off, I know you can
Tango 61 cleared to Rovaniemi, fly direct NetBix.
Direct NetBix, Finn, correction Tango 61.
Oh, so much here. So much to do. How the default airline is an explain 12? I don't know. I think the airliners, like the Zebo mod, the default is okay. There's a lot missing. Sort of how the default max is in Microsoft Flights in 2024. Ikra, any circuits forecast? Not today. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Nice to see you here. Check cabin temperature. They're freezing. Are they? Let's have a look. Air. 18. Oh, it's a bit nippy actually. 18, 19, it was 17. Ooh. Let's warm it up a little bit. How did you do that? Oh yeah. Put it to auto. There we are. So target 23 now. Oh, it's already getting warmer. Everyone's happy.
Helsinki Control, hello. Sun 863 at flight level 330.
Hello, Sun Express 863, Helsinki radar contact.
Perfect. Yeah, I couldn't find where the cabin lighting is. I don't know where that is, under which setting. Who knows? That's the main menu. Aeroplane. Cabin controls. Cabin light controls. Ah, yeah, there we are. I thought these were like automatic. Oh yeah, I need to drink the coffee, don't I? Alpaca coffee, there we are. Let's drink Jim's as well. There's all the coffee bugs. Oh, they're back here as well. Then she'll eventually ask you one of the coffee. There we go. Airspeed's bugging out, yeah. I mean, the wind's increasing, but it's a bit choppy. It's very Microsoft Flight Sim-ish. Should be a bit steadier than that. Nice tailwind though, look at that. Oh, I've got a cabin call as well. 281.
How can I help you?
I can bring you some coffee, Captain. Would you like it?
I would like some coffee. Let's say yes.
I wouldn't say no.
Black or with milk?
We'll have it with milk today.
Milk will do fine.
Got you.
Perfect. Should I buy this plane? Yeah, I think with the active development this is getting from FlightFactor, if you want a serious 777 for X-Plane 12, it's a good one to get. It is $90, it's expensive, but this is going to be seeing continuous progression. I'd like the 75 and 76 to be updated. Along the, I don't think it will ever get this sort of as detailed and as well modelled as the 777, but certainly just a tidy up of the flight controls. If I remember rightly, when I last flew the 75, there was a lot of delayed flight control inputs.
Welcome.
Thanks for subscribing there. Ola Babolo Samuel, welcome on board, buddy. Guys, if you join the stream, don't forget to like it as well. Show a bit of love for X-Plane 12 for all Microsoft Flight Sim fans. Next stream, I do intend to do episode 2 of Microsoft Flight Sim career mode. Maybe tomorrow. I've got so many. I've got 3 standbys this week. It's great, and they're early standbys. So generally, if I haven't been called by sort of lunchtime, it should be good to stream. Actually, yeah, 7576 this level, yes please. Yeah, certainly, they're good. They just need improving a little. Oh, the 75 is going to be updated on 777, that's good to know. Phoenix 320 stream, yeah, I know it's compatible with 2024. I haven't seen any of V1 simulation streams yet. Has someone mentioned it now, Discord, that it was a bit buggy in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, but how have Phoenix done that so quickly? Haven't PMDG said it's going to take months of work and it's going to be a moderate upgrade fee? Phoenix have done it in like a week. Michael Belega, I heard that FlightFactor is working on the 787. Yeah, aren't they working with TOLIS? Or is that to do with the 350? Henry, upgrade fee. Yeah, I think PMDG have mentioned there's likely to be a modest, I think the word was they used, upgrade fee. Oh, sorry, they're working, thanks having store, they're working with TOLIS to make the 350, that's cool.
Ticket control, good evening, Finland 5 Charlie.
Oh, Terry, flight on center, Phoenix was near down perfect.
For flight level 280, direct airport.
Well, we'll look at that again soon. But I enjoyed doing the career mode stream. We're going to do another one. Continue my virtual career and see what carry where we left off. SP2008 Mac time, nearly there, buddy. We'll wait until we're doing exactly some descent logic at the moment. We'll wait until we're doing exactly 8-1. Do you have this open? Is this on any default page usually, or do you just leave it on the checklist page? Cloudy over here, can't really see what's going on, but there we are. So we've got a great shortcut. We'll do some time and fuel checks en route. This is going due north. Right over Tampa. I've been there before. Flew to the airport years ago. So top climb should be coming up. We'll do a fuel check at Oskek. So what we'll do, we'll go to the fixed page. Put Oskek in. Quite a short flight this one, guys. A beam. There we are. So somewhere to do a fuel and time check. And then we'll try and fix this bug we've had with the cruise level. Yeah, I heard Air4 Labs are working on a 737 MAX X-Plane. Really excited to try that. Sam GT, oh yeah, the Dash 8 Q400. We've not flown that in a really long time. That's a great add-on as well. I wait patiently for FlyJSim to update their 200 and 727 as well. SP2008 default is checklist off, then checklist button whenever you need it. Roger. Perfect. Well, lumbering up to 380. There's decimal A1, so we'll convert to Mach. So now the aircraft's going to reduce its indicated airspeed to maintain Mach decimal 81 as we climb to 380. Ashley, FlightFactor fix fuel flow at some point. Is it not burning true? Too much, too little?
Control, Winner 7 Papa, Echo, passive flight level 100, 20, for flight level 28. Terraform 7 Papa, Echo, Helsinki control, radar contact, climb flight level 380. Climb flight level 380, Winner 7 Papa, Echo.
Jam to hang out in VC tonight with 380 might show how I do blender painting if anyone's interested. I won't be able to participate, Jam, because I am on early standby tomorrow and next day, starting at 4 in the morning, so just in case they call me. And I'll be having dinner as soon as this stream's over.
Helsinki control, radar contact.
Frank Boat said the fuel flow is fine. Okay. Yeah, I've not noticed any huge discrepancies between this and the flight plan before.
No,
good, Scott, welcome aboard, buddy.
Contact line flight level 380.
Joseph, FS Labs announcement, this is a 321 for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. How many Airbuses are now available? You've got Phoenix, INI builds, Fly-by-Wire. That's the only ones I know off the top of my head. And now there's a fourth. But they are the GOAT Airbus creators, aren't they? For P3D, am I right in thinking? Asaf says, why don't you use Ortho? Do you use SimHaven then? No, I use Ortho, but I haven't generated any today because that's no need. Just turn the logo light off, don't need it on that bit. There we are. We're level at 380 out. So let's see what happens when we press VNav. No, it's still in descent. Okay, so let's see if we go to the cruise page and try and update this.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, report your Mach number.
Mach decimal 81, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa.
Helsinki. Finnair 888, report your Mach number.
No, it's I can't get it into descent logic, guys. It's cruise logic. It's stuck in descent now. So if I press VNav, it just shows descent. But it is showing out.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, maintain Mach 81 or greater.
81 or greater, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. No problemo. Decimal 84 it is, because I can. Yeah, it's a bug at the moment. I don't think there's a workaround at the moment. They are aware. Okay. So we just have to work out our descent point manually. It's not a problem. Just basically 38,000 feet, so 4812, 114 miles from top of descent. So when we're around 120 here, we'll request descent, because that's going to have pretty much our our routing on that we need. As do you prefer Microsoft Flight Sim or Explain 12? I genuinely don't have a preference. I love both sims. There's a dog world out there between these two, and some people have very vocal on certainly my YouTube comments page about which sim is better. I think they're both great. I know Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 has got a lot of teething issues, but it will be great. I certainly have not been subject to the major problems that it had on launch. Yes, we had some issues with things loading in before, but this is the future, isn't it? This cloud gaming with everything streamed online, and I'm fortunate that I do have a high-speed internet access. Not everyone does, but yeah, I prefer this sim for certainly flying around at night and the aircraft handling. For me, I can't really see or feel any improvements in the handling in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 as of yet, but I need something realistic and to fly. And again, Airbus, I can't give you a huge amount of feedback on. You need to listen to guys like V1 Simulations, 330 Driver, all these guys that fly this aircraft for their feedback. But I think they've been very positive of that. But I'm probably the only person that still streams X-Plane. They don't stream or use X-Plane at all. I don't know why. It's an amazing sim. It's so good. It's a shame more content creators have just jumped ship to Microsoft Flight Sim and haven't continued to X-Plane. And I'm not affiliated with X-Plane in any way. It's just a super sim. I don't know, it's just it's not spectacular. It's great. Having stopped, how are you doing this always in the same voice? Do you use a recording? Because the question is asked so often. I get gassed about 56 times a stream. But everyone, people that are new to the channel don't know that, so it's fine to ask that question. You'll see on approach how good it looks today. Just come out of the clouds. Actually, talking about the cloud, what's the weather like there? The cloud base dropped off. TAF wasn't great. Few at, it's fine at the moment. Few at 700, -2, 909 at 8. So we need to make some cold temperature corrections, but later on, or even now, they've got tempo 5,000 metres light snow, broken 400, and then from tomorrow midday, much later, 1,000 metres broken at 100. So it's fine for Cat 1 ILS for now. Beam Oskek there, so we'll do a fuel and time check.
4 Bravo X-ray, passing flight level 107. 4 Bravo X-ray, Helsinki control radar.
22 minutes into the flight. 22 minutes, so time's great. Fuel. We should have 10,632 on board. We've got 10.3. We've burned about an extra 300 kilos. That makes sense. Sat on the whole point taxi for ages. We've burned probably about 200 or 300 kilos and 4,000 feet. I'd say the fuel burn is absolutely fine. We should have burned 4.7 tons of fuel, so we'll probably say 5. We should have burned 4.7. Fuel. Where's fuel used? Ah! I can't remember where you find fuel used. It's not on the fuel page, interestingly, is it? Stats. See all the hydraulics moving around. Generally can't remember where you find fuel used. It'll be in the FMC somewhere. Nope. Well, we can work it out. We started with 15.3, we've got 10.2, so 5,100. Progress page 2. Thank you. 5 tons. There you go. So we burnt an extra 300 kilos of fuel, which in this thing isn't a huge amount extra. Plus we're flying faster.
Helsinki, control good evening,
so no issues with me with the
passing flight 120, climbing 280.
Lapland 404, Helsinki control radar contact, climb flight level.
So last time I checked, X-Plane does model cold temperature corrections correctly, so we've got to make some adjustments to heights, minima, and missed approach altitudes. This is a really nice feature. So when you have colder temperatures in real life, the altimeter starts to overread, so you're actually lower than what the altimeter indicates, so you have to make adjustments. I've actually got a video on it where we made cold temperature corrections. I'm sure one of the mods will have to find that and link it if you're interested. Thanks moderators. Got to get you to do some work. No, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the time you do in the streams. But yeah, it's important to make those corrections when the temperature falls below 0. Not modelled, unfortunately, in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Temperature has no input on the altimeters, which isn't realistic at all. Kieran, absolutely. So the opposite happens in very hot temperatures, but we don't make any corrections to that because you're on the safer side. The altimeter is now under reading, so you're actually higher than what the altimeter indicates. However, on certain approaches, when you're using VNAV, which is based off barometric altitude, you'll find on really hot days, you're doing VNAV approaches, non-precision approaches, you're actually on 3 whites, 4 whites. That's because you're on a steeper path with the temperature. But obviously it's safer. Proceed direct to Nepix. Alpaca 77 Papa, thank you. Nice little shortcut again. Executes. Oh, that's triggered VNAV again, look. Yeah, it's doing funky stuff with VNAV. So I wonder if I put 3... I don't want to break it though. 3.6. Yeah, it's still in descent logic. It's got... You know it's in descent logic because 2 reasons, as I've already mentioned. 1, press the VNAV page and tell you what it's doing, descent. And 2, you've got the path indicator. So it's just again a bug. Thanks, Dollar Rosina, great. I hope some of you find that video interesting and useful. I took a long time recording that. Cheers, mods. Okay, good point. Let's try. No. A number of people have mentioned it's a bug. Cavalcade touches topic. I think Boeing will recover as well as we hope. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go into full-blown thoughts on everything, but you know, they're a large company. They build great aircraft. The Max obviously has had a turbulent story, but I fly that aircraft on a daily basis, and I love flying the Max. Simple as that, really. It's now one of the most scrutinised aircraft ever made, and it's operating. How many Maxes are flying right now in the world? Thousands. Thousands. And I love flying them.
Helsinki Control, iltaa Oscar Hotel Alpha Whiskey, Alpha Radio Check.
Oscar Whiskey Alpha, Helsinki Radio Flight.
Yeah, it does, Kieran. The 777 has a push button for the altitude. I think it's the same as altitude event in 7.3. 22 miles.
Maintain present heading, Finnair 4 Bravo X-ray.
Finnair 40.
Shit, the cabin actually, the FlightFactor. Realistically, the door's locked, so you have to move this to unlocked.
Heading 320.
Has toilets. Wait! Oh, it's flush! Shame. So here's Alpaca Airways first class. I've locked myself out of the cockpit, great. There you are, executive Alpaca travellers.
Finnair 7 Bravo when ready, descend flight level 100.
Business.
Descend flight level 100 when ready, Finnair 7 Bravo.
Good cabin.
Finnair 7 4 Bravo X-ray, report indicated airspeed.
Nice blue lighting. No flush refund. Which aircraft did we try recently and everything works? Like the overhead doors, the tray tables, all the seats. Was it the EFRO? Such a massive aircraft. So wide. That was the iFly Max. Yeah, they've got a great cabin. This is very good. A lot of X-ray cabins have sort of been neglected by devs, but this is very nice. 320 seats layout, I think.
270 knots, direct elbow. On cruise,
the Concorde does it.
Maintain 270 direct LPOP.
Oh, I've got a top of descent.
Max 77
Seems early.
Correction, Finnair 404.
Oh no, it's probably right. Oh, so we've got a top of descent point. It is in descent. Do I trust this one? Seems a bit early to me.
On cruise, Mach 0.77.
Better start setting up actually, guys, because 5 miles.
On cruise, Mach
So let's have a look here. So I do know on the descent page, 240 below 1 has the forecast. It's pretty pointless filling this in because it's not modelled yet, and VNAV won't be using.
Contact Helsinki Control 124.2.
Just confirm 134.2. Alpaca 77 Lima Papa.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa 124.2 24.2.
124.2 Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Thank you. Bye.
Minus 6 Helsinki Control, hello, radar contact, proceed direct Nebet. 2 Nebet, CZ96 Yankee, quick.
Helsinki radar, good evening, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, maintaining flight level 380 Nepix.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, Helsinki Control, hello, radar contact, cleared Nepix 2 Charlie, arrival, runway 21.
Cleared Nepix 2 Charlie for runway 21, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So unlike in the US, guys, doesn't mean you can descend. I always like to bring that up. So yeah, there's no point filling that in. 21's got to be the runway. Is that enough on the fixed page? Yes, it is. So /10. We'll configure a bit earlier in the triple, probably at 6 miles. 3 times height, 4812. So around 114 miles is where we should start our descent. To be fair, that's exactly where that is. So that's all done. We'll have to see how VNAV behaves when we start descending. Just been cleared on the Nepix 2 Charlie.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, resume normal speed, when ready, descend to flight level 270.
Free speed, when ready, descend flight level 270, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So free speeds, do I push VNAV now? FMC, yeah, drag required. I'm going to be careful here, because it's going to want to descend. I'm going to go back to hold, free speed. What does that mean? Heading hold. LNAV, please. 270. Always check your FMAs, guys. Why is the auto throttle and idle? What in the world? Speed. Oh, where's the speed button? Come on, auto throttle. Why is that not adding thrust? Hey? Oh, we're descending. I don't want to descend now. Oh, vertical speed. I pushed out hold. Why did it go to VNAV? We'll just have to go like that. Yeah, it's a bit bugged. I pushed out hold. Well, this is again 777-73 logic. When you push out hold in the 73 and put a lower level, it shouldn't descend at all. It's fine. We'll just do a very gradual descent at 1,000 feet per minute at 280 knots. Fine. Rings are in. Oh, did I push heading hold? That's why. Ooh, whoops. My bad. Take full responsibility. Well, I saw hold, and we don't have a heading hold button in my NG in maximum. Okay, fair enough. Guilty as charged, officer. Arrival. Nepix, Mibco, Evnom, Veket, max 240 and above 2,500. Checks in the FMC. Not looking at chat. Nipback, 2,500 above. Checks. Onto the ILS approach from runway 21. Approach. ILS Zulu 21. Via Nepix to Nipak. Nipak 2,500. Checks. CI21 2,400. Then to INSAR. Which is the final approach 6 at 5.6, 2,400 above. Down to the minimums, which we're going to do the cat one. 810. I need to temperature correct this, guys. So 810 plus 20 feet, because I know it's 200 feet AGL, is 830. So that's the actual barrow minimums we'll set, 830. It's temperature corrected. I wonder if the path's now working though when we get back on this path. 777's different Boeing aircraft. I was line training about 2 weeks ago with a guy who's come off the 777 for a Middle Eastern airline. He's coming in as a captain, so I sat in the right hand seat. I hadn't sat in the right seat since my command upgrade. And guess what he tried to do when we started the engines? I managed to just stop him. I bet you can do it. This is classic muscle memory, flying what you're used to. What did he try and do when we started the engines in the 7.3, which he always does in the triple? Don't do that. So frequency's course is minimums. Now we need to correct all everything below the MSA. So 2.4, yeah, that's all right. That's just at the MSA. You should technically change everything in the FMC. So in runway point you can't change. The missed approach is 2,500. So that's above the MSA. We don't need to change any more altitudes in the FMC. Go around, climb straight ahead to Ropov 2,500. So that's a threat. It's a very low stop altitude. Yep. He tried to put the as soon as he put the start switch to ground, he immediately went to put the start lever to idle detent. He immediately ordered a coffee with milk. Brilliant. Oh, click button left. Click button left. Which button? Is that click spot? Which button's that? I think I knew that. To sync everything, that'd be great. I've already set it. And we'll preset the QNH expected. Meta 998. 998. Good. Our alternate then. Fuel we need for our alternate reserves 5.5. We've got 9.1. So we've got enough about the extra 20 minutes. Top right of EFIS. Perfect. Thanks, guys. I'll forget that from when we next fly it. Just need to be landing performance. Is the runway contaminated here?
121.3. 121.3, thank you very much. Goodbye.
Always just having some cereal. How do you see NOTAMs? We should get the ATIS here, can't we? So, ILS Zulu 2-1. condition report. Runway condition codes 2. Upgraded 1-1. Hey, I upgraded from 1 to 2, so we can land off that. 100% ice. Takeoff significant contamination. Fin. Reduce width 50 meters. What's the usual runway width here? It's 60. Okay, so 50 meters is fine. Obviously, this is not going to be boggled. QNH 998. So, my operator, we can't land with a runway condition code of 0 or 1. We can if it's been upgraded, but 2's quite slippy. The thing is, this is where we're going to find a balance between simulated contamination, but in the sim it won't be. In the sim it won't be contaminated at all. Let's have a look at the landing performance. Anyway. So where's condition? Yeah, I mean you can only have dry or wet. I'll put wet. In flight, factored. That's probably what it's going to be. So that's showing. Where's the pretty picture? That'll do. Descend flight level 100. Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Shall I set that to 1,000? 100, and in VS still to 80 knots. So this is showing an actual landing distance of 2350, factored 2950, factored distance margin 77 meters. No good. That's water break 1. So we can land with water break 1 easily. Let's get rid of Chrome. So we want to try and vacate a Bravo to help ATC. Go flat 30 order break 3. That'll do. Fuel 89. Hey. How can I be landing with more fuel? I've got 8.9 tons on board, arriving with 9. Magic! Landing weight's going to probably be about 181.5. Lap 30. Order break 3. And we'll use second detent reverse. Good. Now. 280 knots or greater, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So if I go VNAV, the planned speed is 283. So if I go VNAV now, it should descend at. No, why is it going idle? So why is it doing a much steeper descent when we're below path? No, vertical speed 1,000. I'm just going to wait until we're on path, guys. Yes, my tanks would overflow. Air-to-air refueling, it would seem, guys. Yes. Let's see what happens when we go back to VNAV. But look, it's pre-tuned the RLS frequencies, 1117. There we are. Good. I think we've done everything. Taxi apron's pretty straightforward. I'm just having a look at the briefing documentation for this airport. So significant downslope for runway 21 during winter operations. Be cautious, aprons taxiways covered in snow and ice. De-icing available. Review winter ops guidance. Perfect. So runway condition code was 2, so that's braking action is what we call medium to poor. So it's got greater than 3 millimeters of water or slush on the runway. It's very slippy, obviously. Perfect. This sort of stuff is really good for me to review guidance and things like that. So yeah, have I covered this in a tutorial? So we used to use something called TALPA to calculate landing performances, but it changed a few years ago to GRF, global reporting format. So it's sort of standardised how. Just try VNAV now. That's better. So path following the path. So it changed how runways are reported. So it's basically a code guidance from 1 to 6. So 0 is fully contaminated, no grip, can't stop. 6 is a dry runway. 5 is wet, and then 0 to 4 is contaminated runways. And in my operator, we can't land if the condition code's reported as 0 or 1. Now we can if it's been upgraded to at least 2, but you know, this is where it gets a bit complicated. Now, my operator doesn't typically, well, where I'm based at least, very much not exposed to winter operations, so it always requires a good refresh when you're rostered to sort of flying out of base and flying these. And I was talking to a couple of the members who are operate in Scandinavia, and they're much more clued up on these winter operations. Oh, lovely, Kieran. What about one of 380 metre margin? Beautiful. So right now, VNAV path's being prioritised over speed. The autofill's maintaining speed, so it should be at idle. Almost. So a little bit above our target speed. But the path looks a bit low, I'd say. 100 should be at 30,000 feet. I'd say we're about probably 3,000 or 4,000 feet low, but I'm just curious to see what VNAV does. FOC predictions based off calculators, you can change this on the progress page. Should be the same speed though, 283 knots. Awesome.
639 proceed direct solid. Descent to flight level 100. Descent to flight level 100.
Yeah, I don't know whether to keep following this or not, because we're going to level off really low, flight level 100. I'll monitor it for now, go from there. Yeah, so I was saying, runway condition code, so my operator, we can't land on 0 or 1. It's prohibited for both takeoff and landing. 2 we can, where we have a crosswind limit of 17 knots, and then it increases as the condition code increases as well. Crosswind limits on my operator as well. If they're cleared width for the runway, so here Rovaniemi has a very wide runway, 60 metres, so that means they can leave some snow on the side of the runway, because typically most runways are 45 metres wide. But every time the runway width is dropped below 40 metres because of snow clearance, we have to reduce the crosswind limit by 1 knot as well.
Helsinki control, good evening. Number 6 Romeo Foxtrot, Quantum flight over 110.
Number 6 Romeo Foxtrot, Helsinki control, allow radar contact. 77 Juliet, proceed direct vacuum.
So far so good. Fuel still 9 tonnes on arrival with 8.6. It's fixed. It's a bit broken. This FOC's been a bit broken this stream, isn't it?
Scandinavia 5 Bravo Lima, Helsinki control, allow radar contact.
Thanks for subscribing there, Yaya Rohit. Welcome aboard.
Charlie, when ready, descent to flight level 270.
That's flight level 200. 80 miles, we should be around 25,000 feet, and we're showing 20. Yeah, let's see how slippy it is. Can we? I did a stream once. I think it was into Riga and X-Plane, and the runway was proper contaminated. But I don't know how it turned that on. Right, let's get the seatbelt sign on. Tell the cabin crew to get ready for landing. Oh, still been on the cabin. As a person.
All ears.
Prepare cabin. We are landing soon.
There we go.
Of course.
So there, cabin crew are getting the cabin ready for landing. Student Climb, what aircraft and route will you fly for 100,000 subs? So we'll do our next charity stream, and it'll be some testing sector. Well, I've got my sun visor up. I haven't decided yet. Welcome aboard as well, Quans. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you're watching, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 100,000 subscribers. Great. Blurrier around the world.
Level 78 Juliet,
Ooh,
contact Rovaniemi radar 129.9.
USA. USA. Yes, what's the transition level here? I'll just grab the 80s quickly.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, contact Rovaniemi radar 129.9. Bye-bye.
129.9, Alpaca 77, Lima Papa, goodbye. Just get the transition level off the 80s. 6.5. No. Yay. Rovaniemi, hello, it's Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, descending flight level 100 inbound to Nepix, speed, or free speed now, and copied information, hotel 998 hectopascals.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, Rovaniemi radar contact, clear direct EFRO.
Routing now direct to Eknom, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. See if this changes the path at all. Execute a little bit. Still going to put me very low. Touchdown distance 66, 612, 18. This is about 3,000 feet off. So what I'm going to do now is ignore VNAV. I'm just going to go VS. Set about 1,500 feet per minute. Just going to get too low, don't want to drag it in. So we've done the cold temperature corrections, we've checked the runway condition code, it has been upgraded from 1 to 2. We can use the upgrade as well. But let's see how X-Plane models that. Just do a barrel roll of your 100k as a short. Call it done. SP2008 PA. I did what? Did you not hear it? You must have tuned down that bit. Celestial Nav Transatlantic. So we're gonna next stream, hopefully tomorrow, will be another career mode stream. So lots of fun. We'll see what virtual passengers, and I've started a brand new playlist, guys, for the career mode. So I'll send a link for that now in chat. Be sure to subscribe. Sorry for me talking. Be sure to subscribe to the playlist. Is it possible to do that on YouTube? Yes, it is. I'm going to copy it into chat now. I've started a brand new playlist. So I'm going to copy it into chat. My own voice. How annoying. Sorry, I've just come to get the chat window. Have a subscribe to that. And we'll do an episode 2. And then I shall probably do a community post and ask what aircraft you'd like me to next fly Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Like any aircraft you choose. Classic.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, descent to flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. It could be modern, it could be classic.
Alpine 4,
oh, cheers, Dono's on the ball today, thank you. So yeah, we'll have some fun tomorrow, and then I'll probably look at, because I've got this aviator package. How many aircraft is it? 200 odd aircraft, and I've got all of the local legend aircraft as well. I mean, if you guys want to fly a high air balloon, we could do that. Yeah, Liam. Great minds feel think alike. Yeah.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, speed 250 knots.
Reducing speed 250 knots, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So again, I'm ignoring VNAV. We can see it's broken. We're going to be at about 70 here, you know, so I can shallow it even further. So, FlightFactor have said that, and they know it's broken, so hopefully it's an area that needs to be worked on. Just turn the sim down slightly. Santo, oh no, we had 2 members. Sorry, I've missed another membership ding as well. Firstly, I've just seen it come up here. Latest member, Santiago Perez, thank you very much. You're already a member, I think you've just come back. Thank you very much for your continued support. Simbear, if you're still here, I did see it, but I think I got distracted by ATC or something. Thank you very much for joining as a member as well. Hope you enjoy the members only Discord. You guys enjoy the customers in chat as well. Thank you very much. Henry, C-17 to Antarctica, that would be cool. Right, there is the airport. Oh look, 2 reds, 2 whites, straight in. No questions. So I'll just shallow off that descent a little bit further. In fact, we'll just go level change. So the aircraft's now going to pitch for the bug speed 250 knots. LR hold. Must be like some auto throttle thing. Right, post-cruise checks coming in now. Lights. Oh, my iPhone's talking to me. Logo. Angle of bank. Pressurization set. Belts on. Checks complete. 8.2 tons of fuel. And we needed 5.5 to divert.
Romeo contact Helsinki control 124.2. Helsinki control 124.2. Winner 5 Kilo Romeo.
Yeah, 2 tons. I think VNAV is one of the most difficult things to code. Yeah, we're still very low. It's not hold for this. So now the path is sort of showing on path, but I'm sort of just winging it really. Some traffic ahead. There we are. Rovaniemi ahead. This airport can accommodate wide-body jets. There's very few stands which will accept it.
Clever 7 Juliet, descent to 2,500 feet via Beckett, clear
What's elevation here? 600 feet. Roger.
Descent to 2,500.
Not the most efficient descent we've done, but we're just dealing with this dodgy VNAV.
Clever 7 Juliet, maintain speed 240.
Still a superb add-on. Dome off. Dome is off. Blah. You want it all the way off. Alright. How's that? Is that better? Is that... Oh yeah, I apologise. David Smith. That's better, isn't it? That's probably a lot more akin to what the lighting would be. Thanks. Oh, I didn't do any descent checks, did I?
Descent checklist.
Recall. Check.
Checking now.
KLM 1258, climb flight level 300.
Perfect.
Checked. Notes. Check. Checked. Auto brake. Set. Landing data.
I did that, yeah, flight 30.
Set.
Approach briefing. Completed.
Completed.
Checklist complete.
Is it next landing or approach? Approach with the altimeter, isn't it?
KLM 1258.
Turn on, turn off, thank you. Just testing you guys. I'd left it off on purpose and no one noticed. Apart from SB 2008. Superb. Really enjoyed this little line trip in the triple.
Lufthansa 1 Mike Alpha, fly heading 240, vectoring for separation.
So again, just ignoring the path. We want to be around 6,000 feet a beam.
Radar, good evening, Finnair 5 Charlie, flight passing 183 for flight level 100, Airbus A320, information hotel.
Oh, Finnair 5 Charlie, Rovaniemi.
It's the airport. Busy on the apron. There's a few aircraft there.
Direct export of Finnair 5 Charlie.
You're going to enjoy this approach, guys. On to go. Does the 777 not dong or ding? We've got the white box around the FCP altitude, but there's no
Alpaca 7 Lima Papa, descent to 2,500 feet. QNH 999, cleared ILS to approach runway 21.
Sent 2,500 feet, QNH 999, cleared ILS Zulu runway 21, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So 2,500, QNH 999, sync, press the button, there we are. Passing 6,900 for 2,500 feet. Standby altimeter is set. There we are, turning right downwind. Perfect. Yeah, the path's a little bit broken. Start slowing down to the upspeed now as well. Perfect.
Alpaca 7 Lima Papa, speed 230 knots.
Speed 230 knots, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So you want to aim to be sort of turning downwind onto 10 mile flight around 4,500 feet. Plus the elevation here, so I'd rather be a dot low, be conservative. I'm just going to go level change here to bring that speed back pitch for 230. It's going to shallow that rate of descent.
Finnair 888, descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 999. Descent 5,000 feet, QNH 999 feet, maintain.
There we are, just ignoring the path. What speed can you take flat 1 in this beast? 255, quite fast. Sounds great. Downwind. Cabin lighting should be dimmed.
Tango 61, descent.
Hopefully I'm on the right page.
QNH 999.
There we are. At least the flap speed's at the correct order. Yes, the default max was ideal. So yeah, there's traffic ahead. I think that's 230. So I'm going to bug the up speed and go flat 1 now. Just going to go VS so we don't get any balloon for the flaps.
010, descent to flight level 70.
So again, VNav is just well off the mark here. It's not accurate at all. So flat 1. It's holding around 230 for ATC. Flat 5's 235.
500 feet, cleared ILS to approach, runway 21. 2,500, cleared to approach, runway 21, signal 888.
On the speed brake.
Alpaka 77 Lima Papa, speed 210 knots or less.
210 knots or less, Alpaka 77 Lima Papa. So we're below 235, we can go flat 5. Buck 180.
Fine 888, no way, DC speed restriction.
Just going to use a bit of speed brake here. Speed extended just to get that speed brake, because that traffic's not a million miles ahead. Beautiful. So we've got no guidance, we're just ignoring VNav, just setting what I should think is about the right height. Speed brake effectiveness seems perfect, not too much, not too little. And I don't fly the triple. Stay the speed brake, we'll start it again for approach.
Clever 7 Juliet, contact Rovaniemi Tower, 118.7. With Tower 118.7, Clever 7 Juliet, thank you, bye-bye.
See if I've
Bye-bye.
got close to this glide slope. I didn't do any test sectors, just a takeoff. Thomas, yeah, well, a failure stream I promise one day is coming soon. Look at that, just below the glide slope, 2 dots. We can now shallow that off. Alright, correct sensing. Arming approach. It's actually a little bit lower, being very conservative. But obviously the elevation plus 600 feet didn't really take into account, so we should be at around 4,000 feet here. But yeah, look at the path, showing 800 feet high. We're actually probably about 600 feet low. Arming approach. Oh yeah, automatically matches the heading. Runway heading 2056. Let's go a little bit faster. And traffic's about 5 miles ahead now. Oh, I did a CDA though. Alpaka 77 Lima Papa fully established.
Alpaka 77 Lima Papa, thank you. Contact Tower 118.7.
Tower 118.7, Alpaka 77 Lima Papa. And I lied, we're not quite fully established. So flap 15. We're coming up to 8 miles, about 180 knots, looking good. Let's just shallow off that VS. Good. Coming up to glide slope capture. Remember, it's a very low missed approach altitude. There we are, 2,500 feet. Glide slope capture set. Rovaniemi Tower, hello, Alpaka 77 Lima Papa, fully established. ILS Zulu, runway 21 at 7 miles. So flat 15 holds the speed really nicely.
Alpaka 77 Lima Papa Tower, you number 2 for landing. Continue approach.
Continue approach, Alpaka 77 Lima Papa. So we'll configure at about... I need to do the approach checklist.
Approach checklist, please. Before landing checklist.
Perfect.
Speed
so
brake.
5 miles. Gear down. Flat 20. Same speed. Flat 25 below 185. And flap 30 below 170. Perfect. So speed brake's armed. Armed, isn't it?
Flaps.
No, it is.
Set.
Perfect. Waiting for the flaps to extend to 30.
Set. Checklist complete.
Perfect. So continue approach. Checklist complete. 7.6 tons, 5.5 tons. We've got enough for another approach go around. And we're going to aim to vacate at. Just get the chart. Ah, can't find it on the taxi chart here. First left, Bravo.
Clever 78 Juliet via Alpha taxi to apron stand number 8. Via Alpha taxi apron stand number 8.
All flights disconnected.
And Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, wind is 320 degrees 7 knots, runway 21, clear to land.
Runway 21 clear to land, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. So, slight tailwind, which we've got on the sim, checked. Am I right in thinking I don't disconnect the auto throttle? I do an auto flare thing, don't I? Yes, I don't need to do anything. Beautiful weather. I've got no excuses here. Great. Yeah, don't find the 777. There's one excuse. Good. Smidge higher the glide slope. Just following the flight directors though, but they're commanding a nose down attitude to recover the glide slope. Oh, it's too smooth. It's too good.
Rovaniemi Tower, final rate 8 heavy, last tour.
Happy and glide slopes. Perfect. Just default scenery. Slight tailwind. Keep sending.
400. Approaching minimum.
Checked.
300. Minimum.
Continue.
200.
Keep sending. Keep sending.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes up. Acceptable. Versus always catches me off guard, the triple. 100 knots. Manual braking. 80 knots. Kablamo! Get out of here. Guys to reverse. Oh dear. We could take hotel. Brakes hot, brakes hot, brakes hot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rovaniemi.
Clever 78 Juliet, would you be able to take a smaller stand instead, let's say number 6?
I presume I could take a hotel on the wide body. I'm not looking at chat.
Thank you very much.
Not looking at chat.
And Alpaca 77 Lima Papa via hotel. Actually hold position at hotel for a moment. Expect stand number 8.
Spec stand number 8, holding short at hotel. Alpaca 77 Lima Papa.
And Finland 888, wind is now 320 degrees 7 knots, runway 21, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 21.
Technically blocking the runway? No, I'm alright, I'll just go forward a little bit. Hotel is here, perfect. So I'm not blocking the runway and I'm holding position. Perfect, right, parking brake is set. Flaps up. That's a firm one. Right, I'm not looking at chats. You can all leave.
Lima November Papa, correction Bravo, Sierra Golf, stand by.
Everyone in the back be like, oh, my back. Right. Lights off, taxi strobe, logo could stay on. We'll start the APU now. Hey, that was a great flight. Just a few little bugs with VNav, but it was if they fix those little things, it'll be great. Right, what we got here? Kablamo, said Bloodline. Oops, said Thomas.
Alpaca 77 Lima Papa, continue to apron, stand number 8.
Continue apron, stand number 8. Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Thank you for the ATC.
Thank you.
Perfect. So straight ahead. Sorry, Alpaca 77 Lima Papa. Just confirm, is that right on Tango or going in via Sierra?
Negative, right on Tango.
Thank you. So right on Tango, and then stand 8. Perfect. Oh yes, I can crank it right round though. This is what I love about this sim. You know, on a tiller on this, on a It's got plenty of grip at this speed, and you should be able to turn just as quick as we did there. Beautiful. Weather radar off. Or the brake off.
Shutdown checklist.
Perfect.
Hydraulic panel.
Oh,
set.
that's literally when you're on stand, isn't it? Well, we don't need to worry about that. Perfect. So stand 8's coming up. There's stand number 7. And here's stand number 8. Good. And that can squeeze on a big wide body. Turkish Airlines, long flight ahead. Beautiful. Oh, it's such a pleasure to taxi. It's perfect. Oops, just forgot I'm in a 777, so you need to do a nice wide turn. The only thing is the default texture terminals are very, very shoddy, but everything else is great. Perfect. There we go. I wonder what newsky is going to score. Parking brake set. APU should be running. APU gens on the bus. APU running. Perfect. So transponder to standby. TCAS off. And we can shut the engine down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rovaniemi. There we are. Sounds are awesome on this.
I'm sorry, I've totally forgotten you there, but I'll get you airborne.
Oh, lots of lights. All the usual stuff going on. New sky flight completed. Closed. Flight director's come off. There we are. Oh, it's so quiet out here. It should be louder. Engine small down sounds. Let's get the air bridge connected. Do miss GSX and the novelty of it, but we'll have to do with the default thing here. There we go. The engine sounds just to me to be a little bit louder out here. But there we are. Much better in here. Perfect. There's some weird noising going on though in the sim today. Can you hear that? It's like the bell for the air bridge going off a little bit. What else have we got here then? We've got margarined it. Was that a 737 flare? Yeah, maybe. I started flaring a little bit higher than usual, but probably not enough, which is why it wasn't adequate there. We've also come have medics at the gate. Brilliant. Thank you, Krista Eklund. Nice, thanks for streaming, excellent teaching. Thanks. There you go, some nice positive feedback as well. VNAV not so good yet. No, VNAV needs some tweaking. We had lots of bugs and issues with that today, and I think it was all triggered. Hear that bell? It's going all glitchy. I think it was all triggered by the shortcut we got, which was prior to top of climb or after top of descent. I'm not sure what it was, but that just broke VNAV for the entire sector, which is a shame. And it broke the air bridge as well. That's it. But apart from that, it went very well. Oh, base one, the enviro noise is a bit bugged in the 777. Yeah, it's some sort of weird clipping sound coming in the cockpit from external X-plane sounds. But yeah, overall great add-on. Once they've tweaked and fixed VNAV, it's great, and I hope you enjoyed what the sim has to offer, especially if you're new to flight simulation. I'm a big fan of X-Plane, and yes, it doesn't look as good as Microsoft Flight Sim, especially during the day, but there's so much going for it. Night visuals are great, the aircraft are fantastic, handle brilliantly, give it a try. Goes without saying, 10 out of 10, adequate landing, more than satisfactory, to keep you guys happy. I made $27,000, wonderful. There we are, nice straight line, great flight, great ATC from VATSIM Scandinavia. Awesome job. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Great. So what I will do is disconnect from VATSIM. Bye bye everyone. We'll conclude the flight here. Shut down newsky. We'll go straight into the replay. Shut down flow. You just follow the checklist, but we'll leave it in this sort of transit state with the anti-cold off for Jim to fly back, and I can rest in the bunk. Yeah, the runway lighting explains very, very nice. Vivi, how does the model compare with the PMDG? I think there's a better model aircraft with much more systems modelling, because all the circuit breakers are modelled. The failure system's really good as well. The PMDG, though, I think the FMC and VNAV is working far better than this. It depends what preferred sim you use. They're both great products, both excellent 777s. Awesome, so get rid of Fly Live. It's been a while since we've done a replay. Cue the funky replay music. There we go. Right, I understand the replay tool's working a little bit better. Let's drag it. We don't know, you click. Oh, look at that for positioning.
Caution, taxiway. Caution.
can't teach it. Let's have a look at how bad that was then. It's been a while since I've done this. I need to have a play around with the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator replay tool they have. Unfortunately, all the lights are off on the replay though. Oh, and my engines are off. Oh, blast. Is there a panel state you can load? Okay, let me get my engines on. Oh, we missed the landing, unfortunately. I don't think there's any panel states, is there? Did we have this issue last time? Blast. Unfortunately, you can't really see the landing as it was. It's really, really quiet. At least I got the lights on. Glider ops. That's not reassuring, so let's have a look here. Clunk. Oh, it's fine. It didn't even bounce. Clunk. What else can I turn on here? Beacon, wing, turn off, taxi strobes. There we go. These engines are not restarting. Whisper jets. Right, let's do one more. It's a shame because the sounds are great. Usually it starts the engines and explain. You can actually see how firm it was here. Ah, yeah, well, oh, look at the engine jolt, wing jolt. It's a bit firm. Don't ask me to do that again. Not bad. It's cheeky. Do the spoilers come out on the first touchdown or the second one? Brilliant. They'll come out a little bit on the first one, but if you add thrust levers, thrust will immediately retract. Yeah, that was a firm one. It's just a shame there's no engine sounds. Can you see the engines going in reverse? No. Oh, that's a shame. I'll have to go in that view. So oh no, the flaps aren't even out. Oh dear. It's the replay. None of these views are good. We'll have to do that one. Right then. You'll hear the crunch, no doubt. Oh god, I can't even see the runway. It's pitch black. The lights aren't working again. Oh wow, that's a shame. That'll do. Right, I don't know where we are in regards to touchdown, but I'll start the replay from there. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Great fun stream. Hope you enjoyed jumping back into Explain 12. FlightFactor 777 is excellent. If things VNAV, it'll be a very well modelled 777. I highly recommend it. To all the members, thank you very much for your continued support. Next stream will be episode 2 of the Microsoft Flight Sim Career Mode. I'm hoping tomorrow. If I don't get called off standby, I'll publish that in the morning. Probably be about 3:30, 4 o'clock or something for 2 or 3 hours or so, but looking forward to it. Take care guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and I'll see you all soon. Ciao. Kablabo.